The 90-Day, The Last Resort cast has revealed their relationship status a year after filming Season 2, confirming which couples are still together. Agreeing to attend the resort is a final attempt by popular 90-Day Fiance couples from the universe to save their relationships. These 90-Day Fiance couples give their relationships one last chance at the retreat, where therapists join them to help them repair what's broken. However, not all 90-Day Fiance couples get a happy ending on the spin-off. From among the ones featured in The Last Resort Season 1, only Jovi Dufresne and Yara Zaya are together. In Season 2, 6 couples went to a scenic resort in Arizona. Not all the couples made it to the recommitment ceremony. Still, the tell-all revealed some shocking updates from Brandon and Julia Gibbs, Ariela Weinberg and Binyam Schreiber, Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda, Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra, Stacy Silva and Florian Sukaj, and Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda, not together. When they came to the resort, Gino and Jasmine were not in a good place. It is rumored they had already split and were living separately. Jasmine had been accused of having an affair with Matt since November 2023, while the show was filmed in March 2024. However, Gino and Jasmine wanted to save their marriage. It meant that Jasmine needed to introduce her new boyfriend and ask Gino if they could have an open marriage involving him. Gino laid down some ground rules, which fell on deaf ears. "We have to have in the rules that if you and Matt grow too much of a friendship, or it's affecting our marriage, then I want to be able to avoid the contract." As revealed in the tell-all, Jasmine and Gino were no longer together. They separated after filming the show, and Jasmine became pregnant with Matt's baby. Jasmine hasn't defined her relationship with Matt, calling him her friend and baby daddy on social media. However, the couple appears to be living together in Florida as Jasmine awaits the baby's arrival. Meanwhile, Gino unsuccessfully dated a woman named Kelly Wagner, who later broke things off with him after some leaked texts showed Gino allegedly flirting with other women. Lately, he's been spending time with his ex, Lindsay Ryder, Rob Warren, and Sophie Sierra, not together. Like Jasmine and Gino, Rob and Sophie were also not together when they decided to seek couples therapy. It had been almost a year since Sophie had walked out of Rob's apartment and moved into her friend Kay's house in Texas. Sophie didn't feel like continuing the marriage due to Rob's online cheating episodes. Sophie called it quits with Rob at the recommitment ceremony and said he was not her dream man. She wrote a letter to her younger self and admitted she was only happy with Rob for a few years. A hurt Rob refused to read his vows and declared he didn't see the point when he wanted to recommit, and she hadn't. At the tell-all, the couple confessed they had still been involved. However, Rob is supposed to have filmed a new 90-Day House show where he was allegedly involved with Jennifer Terrazona. It's not known if they are together. But in February, Sophie sparked romance rumors of her own with Pedro Jimeno when the two cast members teased their followers by posting Instagram stories from the same locations. Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina, still together. Brandon and Julia's relationship status remains as confusing as ever. While some moments suggested they were the happiest couple in the bunch, they also face problems that could lead to divorce in the long run. Therapy was a success for Brandon and Julia. They appeared to be on the same page about having kids and bringing Julia's parents to the U.S. from Russia. At the tell-all, Julia's past was brought up again, with Julia now having to explain what happened between her and her ex-boyfriend, whom she had kissed in Russia. Ariela Weinberg and Binyam Schreiber, still together. Ariela and Binyam were the first couple to leave the resort when they saw their marriage was headed nowhere. Ariela and Binyam had not been living together for 4 months at the time, with Binyam admitting he was done emotionally and Ariela recognizing that her husband had no interest in fixing their marriage. They agreed to divorce, but at the tell-all, they revealed they'd yet to do it. Meanwhile, Ariela is still working with Binyam as his manager. She has been celebrating his wins on social media, such as his performance with Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show. Josh Weinstein and Natalie Mordov-Seva. Not together. The on-again, off-again couple, Josh and Natalie, had never been officially dating to begin with. Their situationship was such that Josh refused to commit to Natalie when she wanted kids and a husband. She found out Josh had been texting Sophie behind her back, making plans to fly to Vegas. While they called it quits on the 3-year relationship on the show, they revealed they were still involved at the tell-all. However, despite that, Josh confirmed he had moved on and was dating a cast member. Stacy Silva and Florian Sukaj. Not together. Stacy and Florian left the show with a promising future together when they recommitted, even though Stacy suspected Florian had cheated on her. They had been together for almost a decade when they filmed the show, and the retreat helped them only to a certain extent. As per Stacy's confession, she tried her best, but Florian lacked in his efforts. The past couple of months have not been great for the 90-day, the last resort couple. They have been spending time apart and could be heading towards a divorce.